5-7. So happy to be back. Ashley, how are you?
It's so nice to have you back, and it's like I'm sitting here with like revolving co-host. Quincy's not here.
Where is Quincy?
He is mourning that TCC didn't make it to the NCAA tournament. No, I'm kidding. He's on a trip. He's on a trip, and you just got back from a trip too.
Yes,
Was
I
it
did.
so much fun? I'm jealous.
Okay, do you really want to hear my story? It was
Yeah.
fine, yes. I want to say I went to a business trip in
Right.
Mexico, Veracruz, Mexico, but a lot of things happened that day. I went for an event, and just to make the long story short, we were doing rehearsals at the venue. Everything was fine. We finished the rehearsals, so we jumped in our car back to the hotel, and we got involved in an accident, in a car accident, out of the
In
blue.
Mexico?
In Mexico. And
Okay.
for those that they don't know, it's not like in America that you call your insurance company and you claim over the phone. No, when you are in Mexico and most of the Latin American countries, you call them and you have to wait for them to arrive to the scene, and they need to walk around to see the damages.
I feel like that would make people here drive better.
Well, maybe yes, but it took us 45
So then
minutes.
you were late.
Well, no, at that point we're not late because it was around 11:15. We had
Okay.
to go back to the hotel, change, have lunch, and then go back to the venue at 4 p.m.
Okay.
So yeah, we missed 45
Yeah, some
minutes.
time.
Some time that we're not expecting to lose at that day, at that time. But when everything, we fixed it, everybody was fine, nobody got injured, so we're good. We're going back to the hotel. We have lunch together with my team. And then I go into my door room, my room. The door is not open. You know, you have a magnetic car, right? So tried it 2-3 times. Door is not opening. So I called the front desk. They sent someone. Then that someone called someone else with a computer. The engineer came up, and he tried to open the door with the computer. He couldn't open the door either. So they sent another 2 guys to try to open it with some tools. And at that time, I can tell you, it was like at 30 minutes after 2 p.m. So I had to
What
go
did
back.
you do?
Okay, I was freaking out, to be honest with you. I want to cry. I was sweating.
Wait a
It was-
minute. So you had just gotten back from rehearsal. Had you done your makeup?
No. I was in sneakers and jeans, no makeup, and I need to take a shower.
What about your outfit?
No outfit, no clothes. Everything was inside my room, and I don't have access to get into my room.
And how hot is it in Mexico right now?
87 degrees in Veracruz.
And no shower?
Yeah, it sounds terrible, but please, I use perfume.
I take it back, girl. I'm not jealous of your trip anymore.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But unfortunately, they couldn't open the door before I have to come up with a plan B. So plan B was pick a taxi, go to the shopping center, get a dress, get shoes, and all what I can in 30 minutes, and I went straight to the venue and make it happen.
Have you ever
sometimes-
seen that movie, A Series of Unfortunate Events?
No.
That's like the story of your trip.
Yeah, but it was a nightmare. To be honest with you, I have so much fun with them, and with the event was great. But yeah, it was a lot of things. And then I will tell you later what happened next day at the airport. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe there's more. There was somebody else who was trying to take a trip though, who didn't even make it on the airplane. Did you hear about the dog that was caught running around in the airfield at Norfolk
did.
International Airport? And look, it looks like Arctic.
It looks like
it's like
a
a
little
little
baby.
tiny dog, and all I can picture, because I read the story, and all I can picture is the airport police, fire people, the air traffic controllers, everybody chasing this
Yes.
little tiny dog, like some kind of circus, all around the airfield. Well, finally they caught the dog. They gave the dog a bath. They sent it to the Norfolk Animal Care Center, which is, one of the many shelters we have in this area. And after a legal stray hold, the dog was adopted.
Yes.
So
It-
although she didn't get to go on her trip, she did find her happily ever after.
Yes, what I
So
hear
that's
also
exciting.
is the dog didn't have any tag or any chip, so it was hard for them to send them back to the owner. So yes, very important to have.
She was trying to go to Mexico with you, but she's happy she got left behind.
I hear about the story, but it's so cute. I'm glad that
I
it's been
know.
adopted. Well, speaking of flying, you know that the Virginia Air and Space Center in Hampton Road also is offering SNAP's benefits. You know, guests receiving SNAP benefits can now visit the Virginia Air Space Center for a fee of $2 per person, up to 4 people. This is amazing. And now also family membership is, you can purchase it for $25, and that includes the IMAS passes also. So this is great for families that they want to go and visit the Air Space Center.
That's really cool. I went a lot growing up, and that is one local place that for some reason tends to slip my mind, but I really need to take Adrian soon because I know
Oh my
he would
gosh.
love it.
And it's so many activities that you can do, and so beautiful. Great time to enjoy with your family and friends.
Oh yeah. And if you're not looking to get out of the house and you want to kind of stay in, the weather's been kind of weird, kind of rainy and cold, you can sit down. It's March. That means the best college basketball teams in the country are going head to head for that national championship in the NCAA tournament. Selection Sunday just happened. I don't know if your team made it or not, but mine did. Wolfpack. Sorry for all the UNC and Clemson fans. I mean, I'm not really sorry, but I'll say it just to say it. It's really exciting for Cox customers because you can watch all the games through the Elite 8 on several different Cox channels. And if you're interested in checking out how your team or your bracket are doing, you can press the talk button on your Cox remote and say NCAA bracket, and it will bring up all you need to know about the NCAA tournament.
Really? That easy?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
talking to them? Oh my God, technology.
I know, they're making it too easy for us these days, right?
Yes, it's like another excuse to have everything, right?
I love it. There's
Well,
so much different stuff to do.
I know, and speaking of diversity also, it's a lot of things going on here in the Hampton Road area, and we have a great event that I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna be there because I wanna really enjoy this event. The World Culture Festival is coming to the Hampton Road area on March 25th to celebrate together. This is gonna be an amazing time to celebrate with friends and family. From 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Convention Center, you can enjoy music, dance shows. All the food from around the world is to showcasing the rich and the cultural diversity that we have here in the Hampton Road area. And I love it. I think it's gonna be a little bit of everything, you know, on this world culture event.
I'm definitely down to go with you to that because you said one of my favorite words. Do you know what it is?
Food.
Yes, food.
Yes.
And if talking about food got you hungry too, don't worry, the War of the Wings is back. That's happening at the Waterside District, Saturday, March 25th and Sunday, March 26th. There will be live entertainment, wing eating contests, over 20 different varieties of wings. There will be yard games. It's fun for the entire family. There's no age limit. Kids under 10 can go for free. And if you want more information about War of the Wings, you can head over to watersidedistrict.com. They have all of the information about tickets and everything there. They also have some VIP packages available. Our boy Alan from US 106 will be there all weekend. He's always a great time. Tell him we said hello.
Yes.
Alan, I want to be a judge. I don't know why you didn't call me.
You know that I did that one time. They invited me, I think it was before COVID. And it's a very challenging to try all the wings.
That's what I've heard.
It's
because
very
you have to
spicy,
take like
yes.
one little bite so that
Yes.
you can try all of them.
Yes, and I think someone else from the crowd here was a judge too, Karen. So yeah, but it's very spicy, and you have to try, like you just say, every restaurant, they have 3 different flavors. So many wings that you have to try is very difficult task. But yes.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I still want to be a judge.
Well, but I'm talking about all this food open my appetite, and I think open yours too. But don't worry, because later on the show we have our friend Patrick Evans Hilton, and also Rock Band 17 Oil is performing live in our studios.
Yes, we are, and we are continuing to celebrate Women's History Month here on Living 757. But first, our friends from Destination Virginia are taking us to a very powerful girl power destination right here in VA. Let's see right there. Welcome back to Living 757. During Women's History Month, it is so important that we shed light on women who are doing amazing things today. But it's even more imperative that we shed light on the women of the past who got us to where we are now. Our friend Karen from Destination Virginia has one of their stories.
Laura, thank you so much for meeting with me. I cannot wait to hear all about it.
Oh, it's my pleasure to have you here.
So this is your baby, your brainchild.
Yes, yes, I've been working on it since about 2012.
Wow, so this has been a long work in progress.
A long work in progress.
And why did you decide to get involved with this?
When I retired from the Smithsonian, I was looking around for something challenging to do, and a friend invited me to come and visit, and I was so entranced with the story that I decided to stick around. And year by year, I got more involved, and pretty soon I was in charge of the whole operation.
Wow. And who is Lucy Burns?
Lucy Burns was a suffragist who co-founded the National Woman's Party. It was she and her co-founder, Alice Paul, who came up with the idea of picketing the White House in support of women's right to vote. And they really wanted to bring the message to the Capitol, where the Senate and the House of Representatives would get the message. And more particularly that the President, Woodrow Wilson, would see how determined these women were. He was, in fact, not happy to have them there. And after several months, he instructed the police to get rid of those women. They arrested them, and in some cases, they actually brought them down to DC's prison, which was then located in Lorton, Virginia. And they were put in the women's workhouse here. Lucy, she did go on a fast as a way of trying to get people to realize how serious they were. The warden here did not want her to die and become a martyr to the cause, so they force-fed the women.
That's awful.
Which is a terrible thing, where a tube is put down your nose into your stomach and raw eggs and milk are poured directly in your stomach.
Oh my gosh, through your nose. That, I get goosebumps with it. I can't even do the flu test. I mean, and they willingly put themselves in this situation.
They willingly did it. That's the thing that's so hard for us today to realize, that when the women were picketing, they knew there was a strong possibility they would get arrested. They also knew there was a strong possibility that they would go to prison. And they did it because they thought it was so important to get the right to vote. And we have to remember that these were really strong women.
Absolutely. So all my sisters out there, you got to vote. I mean, these women sacrificed everything for that. It's so important.
Voting is so important. We have to honor them.
Absolutely. Well, you've done a tremendous job, and there's even a display that shows you what it must have been like to have been through this force feeding in one of the cells. It's just incredible. And you had that done by, you said it was a student that did that?
Yes, it was a student at George Mason University who did it for a thesis project. She actually created the exhibit, created a soundtrack with some of the quotes from the women who were here.
And now I learned something earlier from you today, which I did not know, and probably a lot of people don't know, is that you don't want to use the term suffragette.
That's correct.
That's correct. And
That's
why
correct.
is that?
The word suffragist means to vote. And the women here in the United States, as well as England, call themselves suffragists. But in point of fact, the press in England started using the diminutive suffragette as a way of demeaning the women suffragists there.
And this year is a special year because it's a very special anniversary, is that right?
Yes, it's the 100th anniversary of the signing of the 19th Amendment. And we have on the floor what the 19th Amendment actually said for women. The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex, period.
Our tour of women's voting history is not quite over. In fact, an incredible memorial honoring the millions of women who fought to win the right to vote is being built right here in Lorton, and I was thrilled to have the opportunity to speak with the executive director, Pat Worth.
Pat, I am so excited to be here with you, learning all about the Turning Point Suffragist Memorial. Tell me all about it.
Well, thank you. It's really a pleasure to be here today. Our memorial began as a grassroots movement 13 years ago.
Oh, wow.
The memorial is going to be built in Occoquan Regional Park, which is part of the historic prison grounds where in 1917, scores of women who were picketing the White House were jailed and kept in very inhumane conditions, particularly here at the workhouse. There were over 5 million women who, for over 7 decades, fought this fight. And what they actually accomplished was the greatest expansion of democracy in a single day that the world had ever seen. Because when the 19th Amendment was ratified, 27 million got the right to vote.
Wow, that's amazing.
So 27 million women got the right to vote.
That's fantastic.
It is.
Pat, thank you so much for all of this incredible information. I can't wait to see it. And make sure you come check out the memorial.
What an amazing experience. After speaking with Laura and Pat, my appreciation of the sacrifices the suffragists made has increased tremendously. This is an absolute must-see for anyone interested in learning about the American woman's fight for the right to vote.
Well, now we are in one of my favorite segments with my favorite foodie, Patrick Evans Hilton.
It's so good
How
to be
are you?
I'm fabulous. It's so good to be here.
I'm so happy to have you back because
Yes.
we love when you come to
Oh,
visit us.
thank you. I do
and we,
too.
show us a tour for different things. What do you have
yes.
for today?
Well, we're right getting into the March hoops,
Yes.
the bracket madness and all of that good stuff.
I like that one.
Yes, yes. So I'm going to show you a cocktail
Okay.
that folks may like to make when they're watching the big game, all that kind of good stuff. So I've already mixed it up for us
Okay.
here. It's really easy. It's orange sherbet that's been melted. It's orange juice.
Okay.
It's vodka and it's champagne.
Champagne
Yes, and look
vodka.
how pretty that is.
Oh, I never heard that combination.
Yes.
Champagne and vodka and orange juice. And do you prepare this and leave it on the refrigerator
Yes,
and
and
just
it's
ready
good
to
to
go?
go. It's good to go early. Smell that, how good it smells.
Oh my gosh, yes it does. Can I try?
You really won't care who's winning or losing at that point.
I know.
And so it's just real easy, and then we just garnish it with a little hoop there of
Mm-hmm.
orange. And I wanted to just give a shout out to our friends at Chesapeake Bay Distillery. We love their vodka. Always
So, but
always support local.
But it can be any vodka. Of
Oh,
course,
any
we are
vodka.
supporting local, but
Yes.
the mixture can be with any vodka.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna say what you say, but yes. Okay. I love Tito's, but
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
Okay. Well, I love these. This is a refreshment drink for when we are watching the games. So now, what
So I'm
we
going
can.
to put you to work. I'm going
Okay.
to put you to work
Okay,
here
I'm
because
ready.
every good party's got to have a dip,
Okay.
right? And if
That's
you can't
right.
if you can't invite your uncle to the party, then you can at least have this. And so I've already put in
What we have
some.
there? Mm-hmm.
So this is half yogurt, Greek yogurt, and then also sour cream. And I've put in some hot sauce. So just stir that up for me.
Okay.
And while you do that, I'm going to put in some chopped chives and also some black pepper.
Oh, yummy.
And just
So
stir that up really good.
how many yogurt we need? Like just one,
I've
two?
got the recipe on the website. You can make it for as many or as few people as you'd like to do.
Okay.
But it kind of makes me wonder, you know why fish don't play basketball?
Why?
Because they're afraid of the nets. But sorry.
I like that one. I like
Oh, that
one.
looks good. So
okay,
now-
this looks good now.
Yes, now we're going to put in our blue cheese crumbles.
Ooh, it smells so
Oh,
good. Like if you
I
are
love
here.
blue cheese.
Oh, this is so good.
When will they ever get scratch and sniff of vision, right?
Okay,
don't know.
look, I'm showing right now.
That's
Easy.
good.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. And then we're going to make this a really fun buffalo dip by just putting some buffalo sauce drizzled right on top.
Is that spicy too? A little.
It's a little spicy. Do
Okay.
you want to drizzle it on top for us?
Yes, sure.
And of course, you put in a really pretty decorative bowl and all too.
Uh-huh.
Do you know why chickens don't play basketball?
No, I do not.
Because they always run afoul. Sorry. Dad jokes. And so now
Okay,
give
we
this
have some buffalo.
you want to give it a try?
Oh, we're not gonna mix it?
No. You just want to put it right on top.
Um,
So you just get a little bit of everything in there.
delicious but spicy.
It
for
is
me.
spicy, but that's just me.
Love it.
And now I wanted to tell y'all about a great place to do lunch. So maybe you want to go out for lunch, come back, get ready for the game. They're doing lunch now at the Public House.
Okay.
Chef Joe Pavey is doing a special lunch Monday through Friday through the end of June. And so we're going to have all kinds of photos and delicious menus and everything on the blog for you.
So, yes, it was spicy. I love it. So now, I know you are a chef, food writer, but you also have some things going on here in the Hampton Road. What is your next trip? Where are you going?
Oh, the next trip we're going to is out west, actually. And I always love to go and explore different places because it can inspire you to come back and to have better ideas of what to do here. So we're going to fly into Denver. We're going to take a motor coach across Utah and Colorado and into Arizona and then end up in Las Vegas.
I love his job. I want to have your job because you're traveling the world, trying and tasting delicious food and drinks, and then you bring all those ideas here to the Hampton Road area. I love that.
But it always comes back because I was recently interviewed for the Wall Street Journal, and so telling folks that we really need to have a Michelin-rated guide here in Virginia.
it.
And so, yeah, all that good
I love it.
inspiration.
Where can people find more information? Where they can follow you, Patrick?
Absolutely. I've got a blog that'll be on y'all's website and also on mine at virginiaeatsanddrinks.com. That's virginiaeatsanddrinks.com.
Perfect. So, well, thank you so much for
Oh,
stopping
thank you.
by.
Yes.
We'll see you next month.
Yes.
And I need to try this. I'm sorry, guys. I need to try that. But coming up next, we have a new and fun segment for all sports fans. So don't go anywhere right after the break. Welcome back to Living 757. Ashley, I know you love sports, so I know the next segment, this segment's gonna be super fun, not just for us, not for all of you guys. So if you watched this channel long time ago, I know his face. It might be super familiar to you guys. Let's welcome to Living 757 our new correspondent, Matthew Hatfield. Matthew, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Patricia and Ashley, and it's great to be here. It's time for our first edition of the Student Athlete of the Month. We have 3 excellent candidates that you all can let your voices be heard by casting your vote online for which one you like best. We're going to start off first with the young lady from Hampton High School in the Peninsula District. She was the Region 4A Player of the Year. She is signed to play her college basketball at George Mason University. Kennedy Harris, she led the Lady Crabbers to a state championship. You see Kennedy right there with the George Mason gear on, the Region 4A Player of the Year with 35 points, 5 of 9 from three-point distance. She scored 22 points before halftime, a perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw line with 3 assists and 3 steals as the Lady Crabbers got it done against Pulaski County 75-63 earlier this month in the state championship game at the VCU Siegel Center in Richmond. Kennedy Harris was a member of Hampton as a freshman in 2020 when the COVID-shortened campaign pretty much ended her chance to win the championship at the Siegel Center. She shared the championship, her team did, and her coach Shonda Bailey with Monacan from the Richmond area. So Kennedy Harris and the Crabbers closing out a great year at 25-3 overall. Congrats to them. She's one of our 3 nominees for the Student Athlete of the Month. Our second nominee, also in the Peninsula District, on the boys' side from Newport News out of Woodside High School, Trevor Smith. His dad was a standout player at East Tennessee State, also started at Denby High School, and Trevor is a 2-time All-Peninsula District first-team selection, signed to play his college basketball with the Richmond Spiders. 17 points, 3 of 5 from three-point distance, 4 assists and 3 steals as Woodside rallied from 16 points down to beat Patrick Henry of Roanoke on a buzzer beater in the VHSL Class 5 Boys Basketball Championship. Wolverines 23-5 on the season, and Woodside with that Region 5B Player of the Year, Trevor Smith, capturing their 3rd state championship in school history, the first since winning back-to-back in 2004-2005. And our third and final nominee for the Student Athlete of the Month, well, we go back to the ladies' side and Virginia Beach, Virginia, a school that's used to winning a bunch of championships under Coach Darnell Dozier, who now has 13 rings. It's Zakiya Stevenson, a standout guard for the Lady Cavaliers. She's signed to play her college basketball in the SEC at Ole Miss. 24 points for Zakiya on 9 of 13 shooting from the free throw line with 5 rebounds, 5 steals, and 3 assists in her team's 53-45 win over LC Bird in the VHSL Class 5 state championship game at the Siegel Center in Richmond. Princess Anne closes out the season at 26-1 overall, and it was the school's 13th state championship, their 9th in 10 years. So again, if you want to let your voice be heard, you can cast your vote for either Zakiya Stevenson of Princess Anne, Trevor Smith of Woodside, or Kennedy Harris of Hampton High. They're all signed to play college basketball at the Division I level. Just go online and you can select your pick, whoever you think is best for the Student Athlete of the Month. All state champions from the Hampton Roads area. So that is the Student Athlete of the Month. And now I'm going to bring back up on the set with me, Patricia and Ashley, because we have a basketball-themed game that I think will be fun for the audience to check out here. They're going to educate me on what we're doing here, because I'm kind of in the dark on this. What do we have coming up?
We're gonna play because we love to have games here on Living 757.
Yes.
Actually, I love this segment. What a great student. So yes, if you guys wanna vote for them, all the info is gonna be on our Facebook page under Living 757. So what a great then for the kids.
Yes, so you know we like to play games here at Living 757, and this is going to be a hoops-themed game of Pictionary. I don't know about you, but Patricia and I can't really draw, so this
No,
is going to
you
be an
can.
interesting
I'm
game.
not
I
an artist.
can't.
So basically, some of our PAs have put words that have something to do with hoops on these Living 757 cards. We're going to pick one up, and then we're going to try to draw whatever it is. The other two are going to guess. Patricia, you're
I'm
going to
going
go
first.
first.
Okay, so I pick up the card, and who do I show it to? You
So
guys?
we have
Just
to
to me?
not look. Show it to
Oh.
yourself, and you can show it to the camera, but we can't look at the
What
camera.
is this?
Hi,
Help,
okay.
help. No, you can go. Don't look.
Okay, now you have to try
What
to
is
draw
that? Help, producer.
it. She doesn't know she's drawing.
Okay,
So this
Oh my
area
gosh.
is so rich in sports. It's so exciting to be talking about the high school talent that's coming out of this area, because you will see them in the NBA, in the NFL, in the NHL. It's just so exciting.
Every time you throw the TV, somebody's making a big play and starring.
Basket.
Oh,
okay.
is that a hoop? What is
Basket.
that?
What is the word?
Oh,
Basketball.
basket?
No.
Hoop.
Backboard?
The action.
Shoot.
I can look at.
Hoop.
Keep going.
Score.
Buzzer? Clock?
Oh, yes, half and
Buzzer.
half.
Basket?
You have
clock,
one
game
more
clock,
right.
shot clock?
Yeah!
Oh, we got it.
You got it.
All right. It took a
That
while,
was
but we got
shot
there.
clock? Okay, all right. All
Okay,
right, we'll give it
next.
to you.
You go next. Next.
You want me to go next? Or
You
you
go
wanna-
next.
Okay.
Ladies first.
All right, all right. Let's see. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That is not an easy word to draw, Megan and Jessica.
It wasn't easy for me either.
Okay,
I was trying
so
to- Okay. What is that? Basketball player. Throwing ball.
not
Ball handler?
not doing this
Passer.
and
Shoot, shooter.
Dribbler?
Shooter.
Recipient
Running
of
with
the
the ball.
pass?
No.
Fast break?
Another clue. Something
not
else.
not he's not doing this.
Oh, how do you call it
bouncing.
this? Wait,
He's holding
Passing?
it
No.
and running.
Running?
running with the ball like this.
Yeah, but you're not dribbling.
Oh,
Carrying? Traveling? Traveling?
Dribbling. Dribbling.
Oh, the buzzer's going to sound on this one, I think.
Yeah. He says I'm disqualified because I was trying to
what was the
assist.
word?
Traveling.
Traveling. Oh, I thought that's what it was.
Oh my God.
I'm like, he's not doing this.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
goodness.
my turn.
Oh, boy.
You're next.
This ought
You have
be
to pick up a
interesting.
card.
All right, pick up a card.
Do you want blue or
Which one
black?
will we use this one?
I drew on myself.
From here.
This one? All right.
Yes.
So show it to camera too.
Oh.
No, don't look.
Don't look,
is the
Patricia.
word.
I'm not.
I know you like to
I'm
cheat at these
preparing
games.
the ball. I'm
All
not
right.
cheating.
All right, that is the word. All right. All right.
You got it? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. A player.
Jersey.
Number 8. Ooh.
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
I think the numbers give it away, 8 and 24, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
She
Excellent
never would
job.
have gotten that, but I knew
Outstanding
exactly
job.
where you were going.
Outstanding
with
Good,
that.
good.
There we
Okay,
go.
one
Okay.
more. This one we already did? Yes. So, okay. Don't look. Don't look. Oh my gosh. Why the hardest take to Patricia? Okay.
Are you kidding me? I had traveling. How do you draw traveling?
You got a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours was pretty easy.
I know. I was like,
It's the same.
he's holding the ball. He's running with the ball. He's not dribbling the ball. Like,
How I do that? Wait. This is the one. Speed.
Looks like the sun.
Sunshine.
No,
Phoenix
no, no.
Suns.
This is the speed. It comes.
It's fast.
Yes, it's fast.
3-pointer.
This is the.
Trophy?
No.
The ball is
I'm terrible.
fast.
Okay.
She said the ball's fast.
I know. Time is up. No.
Basket
wait.
hoop?
What was it?
Oh,
Slam dunk.
Oh.
How do you do like slam dunk?
You had to draw a person at the hoop.
Person dunking.
Oh,
yeah.
bueno.
Okay.
Ashley.
Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, one more. Next.
All right.
Here we go.
Y'all cover your eyes.
There we go. Close my eyes. Like I'm playing hide and go seek, right?
We're
I
not
was good at
looking.
that game as a kid. Not so much now.
Okay. Y'all got it?
Okay.
All right. This should be pretty easy.
She says that, but I don't know.
I
if
don't
it will
think
be.
so because
Yeah.
I'm not good at these
It's gonna
games.
be
They know
easy.
this and they always put the same games.
I'm sure the audience is just laughing at us right now. You know, like what is wrong with?
Like, what do they know? It's so basic.
All right.
Ask them. Board.
It's like a scoreboard.
Scoreboard. Board.
Yeah.
Yay!
You got
Hey,
it.
we got it. Great job.
Well, she helped us with
Producer-
the letters. Okay, our producer
right,
is
one
doing
more
it.
for Matt.
One more for you.
One
sir.
more
Producer
for me?
Wilson,
All
but
right.
you're like, you can't
We haven't
draw
used this one?
letters,
Let's
but
see
like,
here.
what was I just gonna
from
draw
here.
a square?
From here, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, don't
Here
look.
we go.
Well,
no.
this is living 757
okay. This is a tricky
Nya,
one
nya, nya,
right
nya,
here.
nya.
This is a
You
tricky
got
one.
it?
All
Okay.
right.
Okay,
Now-
this is the
I got
last
one like
so
you're.
we
I think
can-
I got one like you're traveling from earlier. So here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
You have to draw.
It's not easy
Here we go.
to guess. Okay. Feel.
No.
Teams. That's the quote. The quote. The
Oh,
Gameplay.
this is a tricky one.
Front court, back
I've
court.
totally messed this one up here.
person.
Forward.
Players. Out of the court.
I can't put letters. That's right. Oh goodness.
Oh my God.
Wait, give him another second.
What was it, Matt?
It was free throws. I was trying to show free throw line, but
free. Oh, boom.
Okay.
that went miserably wrong.
That
Well, thank you so much, Matt, for bringing this segment for us.
pleasure.
If you want to follow Matt, please, right there, you have his Facebook and also Instagram and virginiapreps.com. So we hope to see you next month.
I look forward to it. It should be a lot of fun.
Thank
Yes,
you so much. It's
we
a
love
lot of
it.
fun.
Thanks for having me.
So now continue celebrating Women's History Month. We have our own hero on our show, and she does the coolest thing. Check it out. Welcome back to Living 757. As I mentioned before, Ashley is one of our own heroes, and she spent the day with Frog Dog K9. Take a look.
Hey guys, Ashley here. I'm out here at the Frog Dog Canine Therapy Center, and you might recognize some of the puppies you're gonna see today because one of them bit me when I was in the bite suit. But today I'm gonna experience all they have to offer here at their facility.
Nice job.
All right, Dale, we've taken a little bit of a tour. I've seen a lot of what you guys have to offer, but what all do you guys do here?
So my son, the other dog trainers, and myself spend a lot of time out here on the compound with the dogs for the demonstrations. So we'll do a lot of the agility training, we do the obedience work and the environmental conditioning here to condition the animals from 5 weeks old all the way up to the ages they are today so that we can take them out for the demonstrations like we just recently did at Camp Pendleton.
Okay, and I've seen one of those demonstrations before. So obviously you do a lot with the dogs here, but you also do more than that. Can you talk about that?
The business that we conduct today is a lot of government contracting related work. So we employ a lot of veterans, and it's usually weapons and tactics-based programs. And that's actually what got us into the K9 program.
And I understand you also do some rehabilitation type work with veterans. Can you talk about that?
When I was introduced to my dog, Storm, it had a tremendous impact on me, more so than I ever could have imagined as far as having a working dog or a service-related animal. And I wanted to share that with other vets that were interested in the dog. Not everybody's interested in dogs, but most people are.
Right.
And I learned a lot from the equine side of things. I watched what they were doing, and we're trying to incorporate that part of the therapy program into, into the canines. So then when the veterans come out here, we watch who gravitates towards the canines, who enjoys the dogs, and then we create an environment for them to spend time out here fishing, hunting, playing with the dogs, helping with the dogs, working the agility programs. The intent is to build a compound out here, a therapy center, where when the veterans come out, we have places for them to stay and activities that they can do with their canine, or if they don't have a canine, we'll provide them a canine while they're here. So whether that's they go in and they're doing meditation, it'll be done with the canine, or if they're going to a massage type of thing, the doggy will go to the doggy daycare and enjoy the same type of therapy while they're out here. Storm is the dog we worked with last time. She's about 55 pounds, female Belgian Malinois.
All right.
And she is exceedingly agile, and so is Kratos over here. Kratos is a Dutchie. All right, I think you met Storm before. I think she actually bit you.
She did.
In a suit, right?
Yeah, she did. When you all came out to the show, they put Patricia in a mysteriously way more thick bite suit, and they told me that it was your idea to put me in the thin one.
That was my idea. Storm is less mass and smaller jaws, so I wanted to make sure that you got full benefit out of that. Did you have fun though?
I did.
All right, so anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over and I'm gonna walk Storm through a couple of the agility things that we do.
Okay. Very cool.
Let's go, Stormy, come on.
Now, can any breed come and do the training?
Yeah, of course they can. Any dog with the right training, with the right communication system, we can get a dog to do anything.
I have a 6-pound Pomeranian. Can I bring her here?
Of course you can.
You ready to go down the zip line?
Thank you so much to Frog Dog Canine for having me out. I have had such a fun day. But most of all, thank you for everything that you do for veterans and for canines.
I love it.
Dude, that was such a fun day, and I just felt so cool when I left there. I went home and I looked at Keith and I'm like, you don't even know what I did today. Don't mess with me.
I will say exactly the same. But yeah, it sounds like it was a cool day.
It was a great day, and it was all for a good cause. And our next guests also know a little bit something about giving time and energy for the greater good. Please join me in welcoming John and Chris. Hey guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Ashley. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good morning. What time is it? There are no windows in here. Now, John, you wear so many hats. You're a business owner. You're one of the Virginia Beach JCs. You're somewhat of an influencer here in Virginia Beach, if you ask me. And you came up with this bartender's auction 10 years ago. So how did you come up with the idea, and how has it evolved since then?
So, being a bartender in Virginia Beach, what you'll do is you get a little, like you said, influence.
Yeah.
You gain some influence.
Yeah.
So with that being said, took that power and then just kind of used it for the greater good. And depending on the charity, it's varied and it evolves every year. But with the the charity now, we're with Operation Blessings as our main focus, and we're under the umbrella of the Virginia Beach JCs, which is a lot of less work for me, and it gets a lot more exposure that way also.
Definitely.
I love it. So, Chris, you are the president of the Virginia Beach JCs. Can you tell us about what you guys do and what is the mission?
Yeah, so the Virginia Beach JCs, we're a global nonprofit organization. We're comprised of over 150,000 young active citizens, age 18 to 40. So you age out at 41, unfortunately, but our mission is to empower young people to create positive change in the community. So we do that by providing leadership development opportunities.
I love that. And how do you guys do that? Like, how do you invite the community to?
Yeah, for sure. So we have a number of people like John, like Coastal Edge, who's one of our title sponsors for the East Coast Surfing Championships. We also have Calypso and a couple other bars that come out, as well. A lot of community partners that come with us. They partner with us on different opportunities, and it can be something as simple as the charity bartenders auction, or go all the way up to something like an oyster roast or other things. Yeah.
ECSC.
Or ECSC. Yeah.
So we're seeing some pictures up on the screen right now. I believe these are pictures via Operation Blessing. You're partnering with them, but they also do all sorts of charity work. So what specifically will the money from this auction go to?
Okay, so for instance, you can build whole water wells for whole villages, which are really cool. All right, so that's like a really driving force.
Yeah, it's really important.
So, and part of that, just to come full circle, is a kid who I ended up employing down the road is from a small village that we ended up building a well in.
Wow.
And now he went to college here at Old Dominion, then he became a police officer, and he's also one of the guys we're giving the humanitarian award away to Tuesday night at
Are you
the
giving away
auction.
secrets?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
for him we will. For him we will.
Oh, that is amazing. And when you just say that, it comes to my mind, just to be there and help these kids in the communities, village completely. What is the most rewarding part? I know this is one of it, but in the entire mission that you guys do.
So with Operation Blessings being based out of Virginia and just operating globally, water's a big thing, but if water's not, you can also fix cleft lips, club foots, things like that. And they're based out of Chesapeake, which is why we operate with them. It's a local driven thing, but it reaches out globally.
That's so cool because it's locally based, but it has a global impact. And it really shows how far your reach personally can go.
Right.
So Chris, one question for you is, I'm wondering, how do people volunteer to help you guys? How do you become a JC?
So it's an application process. So all you have to do is you fill out the application. You can come to a JC meeting. Our JC general membership meetings are the second Tuesday of every month. It's at Smart Mouth Pilot House. It's at 6:30. So you can come out, come talk to me, come meet the rest of the board. And then after that, just come to one of us. We'll do an application for you. It's $80 to join for the year, $75 for renewals.
And so how that works, like they sign the application, and then how is the process to become a volunteer? Like you go actually to events, how do that?
Yeah, so once you become a JC, we have our own network. We have all of our information that we put out, we'll put it on Facebook, we'll put it on Instagram, we put out what's going on in the community, what we're involved in. And then it's just a matter of contacting a JC like John or myself and just saying, hey, I want to be a part of it. And even if you're not a JC, we welcome the help.
Yes, that's another important point, because sometimes maybe you don't have the time to be part of the JC, but you also want to volunteer for a specific event, so they can do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
John, you mentioned the humanitarian awards. So I know that you guys are really focused on, making an impact here and beyond, but you're also really interested in highlighting people who are making an impact here in the community. So can you talk about the humanitarian awards that you'll be giving away at the
Absolutely.
auction?
So not only we're just auctioning off bartenders for charity, but we're also giving away awards. So there's 3 this year, 3 humanitarian awards. I kind of leaked one earlier with you. I didn't give a name though. And then there are 2 other ones, very highly impactful people. When I say that, I mean they go above and beyond what they're required to do. So, and it's simple. It might be just a piece of paper that says thank you and a few gift cards, but I know it means a lot to me when people do that for me.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It goes a long way.
And he texted me who the people were they're really good. So you want to go and you want to find out who the other recipients are.
And this is March 21st at the Granby Theater from 7 p.m. to 12 p.m.
Correct.
Good. So we invite everyone to go and check this. Love it.
So exciting. Thank you guys for joining us. We had your information up on the screen. We hope you have a great turnout. And thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
We have to take a quick break, guys. But when we come back, we have a rockin' musical performance. Don't go away.
Yes.
Welcome back to the coolest show in town.
Yeah.
We have had so much fun today.
I know.
We've
we
had
did.
we've had a lot of hoops content. We shined a highlight on high school basketball, and we also talked a little bit about the NCAA tournament.
Yes.
And for anyone wondering, Cox Contour customers can catch the games all the way up through the Elite Eight on various Cox channels. And if you're wondering how your team's doing, how your bracket's doing, you can press the talk button on your remote and you can say NCAA bracket and it will bring up all the information.
Super easy, Ashley.
Right?
Just in one click. Yes. You just pick up the control and have all the information. I love it.
I know. And the best part of all is that my team made it.
Quincy, what is your team?
I don't think Quincy has a team. I've never heard him talk about college sports.
No, I always hear that I know he's just a Cowboy fan. That's it. I don't know if he got a basketball team. I don't know. Never ask him.
We love you, Quincy. We miss you. We can't wait for you to get back.
Yes, and don't forget everyone to follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, under living757.com. You have all the social media there.
Yes, definitely. And if you have any ideas for a person or a segment for the show, you can share them with us via email at share@living757.com.
And speaking of the social media platforms, today we have the new super fun segment about high school sports. So we have 3 students that we're gonna be posting on our Facebook page, and you guys gonna choose, you're gonna vote. So we're gonna have a winner at the end of the month. So we have 3 students, this is the first week. So go and check in our Facebook page under Living 757. I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. I am a sports girl through and through. I've loved them since I was little, and I love incorporating more sports into our show.
Yes, and Matt, oh my gosh, he knows everything about high school sport.
Yeah,
he was really
He's like
good.
a computer man. He barely even needed notes.
I was like, wow, all the information.
I know.
Yes, thank you, Matt. Thank you for being with us today, and all the guests that are there were with us today.
Yes, definitely make sure you check out the Virginia Beach JC's website for all of their information as well. Thank you for all you do for the community.
That's right. And also Patrick Evans Hilton
Yes.
with the best food and drinks in town. I love it.
Now for music.
Yes. Now we have to say goodbye and we see you next week. But before we leave, we're going to leave you with a super rock band 710 Oil.
Sweet 16, dreaming of a prom king to come and take away to some other day. So she takes the sheets